we've got this location out here where we are going to put our mobile command center. Alright, welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How y'all doing today? I'm doing absolutely wonderful today. Hanging out on my Advanced Reconnaissance Vanguard playthrough of Empyrion... Oh, need oxygen. of Empyrion Galactic Survival. As you'll notice in the top left corner, Alpha 7.6 has dropped, which means there have been a few updates. Some major updates, specifically to the food and medical process. Now, before, all the meats gave you the same amount of food, a little bit difference in health and difference in spoilage timers. They also required one meat each. Well, that has changed. Now, grilled steak gives you 105 food, 14 health, and perishes in 18 minutes, giving you 12 stamina. Whereas what used to be almost identical to it, the salami, now is half the food at 56 with only 5 health and a larger perish time. So a lot of my food that I've cooked up won't give me nearly as much as it used to. That being said, the ham, which now requires alien honey in addition to a raw meat, gives you 168 food instead of the normal 100. To cook up popcorn and fries, now you need a reduced count. Instead of 4 corn, it's only 1 corn to make a thing of popcorn. Makes sense, as popcorn had about the same food value as regular corn. But now sandwiches and a lot of things have changed, like canned meat. Yeah, it gives you 258 food and lasts 400 minutes, reduces your radiation, and gives you 20 stamina. Canned vegetables give you 264 food, which is a little more, and lasts 10 minutes longer, and gives you 98 health instead of the 105. So meats tend to give you more health, vegetables tend to give you more food. You'll also notice that the recipes for these also require different things, requiring corn for canned veggies. And, let's see, it also requires corn for canned meat for some reason. I mean, who puts corn in their canned meat? That's just weird. But Ratatouille, my former favorite thing, gives you 282 food, which is a lot of food. It's really good. But now it requires brown mushrooms to make. Where do you find brown mushrooms? I mean, I don't think I found any brown mushrooms anywhere except, I don't know, Omicron? Can you even make ratatouille on Akua anymore? I don't know. But they made a lot of the things require brown mushrooms and other things that you can't grow. So if you want to make something that you can grow 100% yourself, canned vegetables is the way to go. You can grow the tomatoes, durians, pumpkins, corns, and you can get the purified water out of a water generator. Only thing you have to go mine for is steel plates for that, which is why I liked Ratatouille before, because you didn't have to mine for that. Like the meat stuff you had to go fight for. The only thing you had to use any energy really for on this at all was to get in the purified water, because the other stuff, at least on Akua, would grow on its own. Fruit pie is now fruit pie instead of, pear pie or whatever it was before, and requires Akua berries and eggs instead of just fruit and wheat. But now it requires 3 wheat and 1 fruit instead of 4 fruit and 1 wheat. The wine requires 2 Akua berries like before, but also requires purified water now. I think it required 4 before. Kave beans still the same. Spare ribs requires 2 raw meat. The medicines have changed vastly. Antidote injections require alien tooth and thorns, as well as alien parts. You need spiked lemon for anti-radiation pills, as well as fire mouse scrappings. Antidote pills themselves require cobra leaves and phoenix fern fronds. They don't require any alien anything. Energy pills no longer require the eggplant. In fact, what does require eggplant? I don't think anything requires eggplant anymore except... yeah, nothing, because the veggie burger used to, but it doesn't anymore. So maybe they removed the eggplant entirely. I don't know. It's weird because this eggplant parts used to be extremely difficult to find, but extremely important for making energy pills, which are required to make emergency rations. Now, emergency rations still require energy pills, but they don't require the eggplant parts. So that's a little, modification there. Does anything require eggplant parts? I don't think anything requires eggplant parts. Maybe they're removing eggplant parts, or they might just be adding eggplant as a food to make something else. I don't know. I don't see eggplant parts anywhere. So it looks like eggplant parts are no longer needed at all. To make cake, which used to be birthday cake, now it's just cake. Still says alien on it, though. To make cake, you need eggs, purified water, wheat, ahex fruit, and alien honey, which makes a lot more sense than just making it out of wheat and water. I didn't like making, oatmeal for cake. But any case, so those are the major changes. Another minor change, I guess it's sort of major, is that you can now make hydrogen bottles and oxygen bottles directly from your constructor. You can make large and small O2 bottles from any constructor, and hydrogen bottles from just the large and advanced constructors, which makes these things out here completely unnecessary, because you can now just grab water bottles and turn them into oxygen, which means they have removed them from the tech tree. So the only thing we need is water generators to create the water bottles so that we can make oxygen now. Which, it's kind of interesting. Let me put my armor on because I keep going outside. Okay, so these out here, even though we've already gotten up a lot of oxygen on these, I don't know if I want to pick them up because they might just disappear if I do, being non-items. But they each have energy and source quality, which is weird. It's got 18 minutes left on that one and 18 minutes left on that one. So in 18 minutes, by the end of this episode, they will be completely done. I don't know if I can fill them back up. I'll check. I probably can, because it'd be nice to make just oxygen again. But and I might just carry those around if I can pick them up. I'm going to wait till they're finished producing oxygen, though, before I pick them up. In any case, so last episode, we went into space to try to build our mobile command center, but we found out that we needed a platform to put them on. Now, for the most part, platforms are relatively easy to come across. You could go and, put it on the orbital trade station if the orbital trade station were bigger. I'm not entirely sure how big the one in orbit of here is, but most of them are too small for the builds that I want. That said, I am going to go ahead and start making up some concrete blocks, because the Advanced Reconnaissance Vanguard, what do you call them? The Advanced Reconnaissance Vanguard research team has created an ARV mobile command center construction platform. And we're going to need just a little bit of resources for that. The biggest problem is going to be silicone, because that's what we had the problem with before. So I'm going to go ahead and start building up a bunch of concrete. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to let those keep going. I'm going to take this. And I think that's all I'm going to need. Let me come on out here. Let me open you up. Turn your flight systems off. Your power on. Let's go into your constructor and go ahead and start you making up these. Let's go ahead and try 300. I think 300 will be perfectly fine. You might want to turn your light off so that you don't keep expending light power. Oh, jetpack on. Okay. You're annoying, but you also have a constructor. Let's throw stuff into here. Make up 300 of those. Movement off, power on. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Not really. I mean, I don't have an uncle named Bob. My brother's name is Bob, but I don't have an uncle named Bob. So anyway, let's grab half of that and then throw the other half back in there. Let's go up to here. I want to start making stuff as well, but I'm going to use you to go see if we can find some silicone. So we're going to head out across over here. Wow, that's extremely framey. We're going to head down here. I don't know why it's so framey just all of a sudden. Wow. That is like very, very framey. Did something happen? I don't know. My fan's still going, so that's not the problem. I don't know. Anyway, let us land over here. Like so. And, let's see. Have I gotten all the possible silicone from you apart from disassembling you? And if so, do I want to disassemble you? I think I do, although I might not. I don't know. Do you have anyone who can sell things? And if so, where are they? You've got a med station somewhere. I know you do. You've also got cargo. And you may have regenerated your cargo, but I'm not positive why. Okay, let's see if our medical friends over here have anything. Let's see. It does look like you have regenerated, or I just didn't grab all this stuff. Whoa! Hey, double guy! How's it going? You'll also notice that they have a lot of the stuff here that is required for the medical stuff. So if you are on a planet that doesn't have them, you can find them right there. Unfortunately, there's no mushrooms there. Where would you find brown mushrooms? I don't know. I don't even know, because I know you find them on... No, it was Ningus you find them on, not Omicron. You don't find them on Omicron at all. There's plastics. I don't need plastics. I'll take copper. I'll take any metal resource. Not dirt. I'm making up enough dirt. Okay, let's see. If I can find... Whoa, hey, you! You are nasty, 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 and I don't like your face. Go away. Sheesh. Now, poisonous bite. That's antidote pills. However, you'll notice antidote pills no longer recover you from stomach poison, from what do you call it? Food poisoning. That's because stomach pills are what you're supposed to use for food poisoning now, as opposed to antidote pills for both types of poisoning. Understandable. I mean, makes a little bit more sense. Okay. There. Don't bother me. Utility station. That's got oxygen. I'll just steal some of that. Cargo. That's what I was looking for right over here. Hello, guys. Give me your important cargoes. I said imported, not important. No. I'm here. I'm the import supervisor. Yes, that's what I am. The import supervisor. I'm here to collect imported cargo to take back and be and be observed with stuff in places. Okay, anyway, go ahead. Now I've got a conundrum. Do I make up grilled steak for the food, or do I make up salami for the perish time? I don't know. I'm going to make up one and two. Wow, there are a lot of these guys all over the place. That, I don't need another multi-tool. I do need silicone things. Silicone. Okay. That's probably not going to be nearly enough. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put those in there like so. We're going to go ahead and put these in here like so. All right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could be, but if I'm not mistaken, whoa, spawning right in front of me. That's not nice. If I'm not mistaken, up here and through here in the ground is the core. Yes. So let's take out the core. I mean, this thing will respawn anyway. And let us take what we can of things that will have electronics and silicone in it. Glass plates included. Glass plates, optical fiber, and anything that gives me gold coins. Gold coins are always nice. Windows anywhere, anyone? No? Alright, let's grab you. And you, and you, and you, and you were there, and you were there, and you just died on me. Thank you very much. Okay. Grab that. Your coins. Fuel tank. Give me everything. Okay. Oh, don't worry about me, guys. I'm just what was that? Capacitor. Capacitors are nice. Do I have anything that's worth getting rid of that I can get rid of? All that oxygen. Let me throw that in here. First, let's put all this stuff in here. I'll store you for now, use you later, and then I should fill you up. Device, cargo box, throw all this in there. Let's throw the coins in there for now. I don't need those or that or this. Alright, let's go back and continue looting things. I mean, getting things that are necessary for observational purposes. I don't know. I'm just stealing all of their silicone. Give me your silicone. Okay, let's throw you in there and let's be off. Power on. Flight on. Let's be off back home and see how our home fared against those drones without me there. I bet you I'm going to get there and there's going to be drones everywhere and it's going to be a very, very big mess. Let's see. Home is this way. No, it took care of them. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, and those are all falling through the ground. That's fine. Or falling. That's fine. So while we're here talking drones, it's a good time to point out another update. They added class-based loot to the drones. So like these large base attack drones will give you missiles, which is great because those are the missiles that my Falcon uses, And they'll give you, you know, the type of weapons that they use, or the type of ammo that they use. So, like, rocket drones will give you rockets, and so, ah! Oh, well. That despawned. Right in front of my face. Anyway. But they also have a small chance of giving you the weapon. So, like, a rocket drone might give you a missile launcher, or a minigun drone might give you a minigun. I mean, that's the kind of things they did. Alright, flight off, power on. That way you can continue to make up your stuff. Have you even gotten to the food yet? No. Cancel all that. Alright, give me the meats. Give me all that you can of this. Go ahead and give me all the gold coins. I have a lot of gold coins. Alright, let's see what we can put where. Not going to worry about that for now. Let's come on down here and put what we can away in here. I should have put those in my Falcon. Completely forgot to do that. Alright, food processor. Go ahead and make up one of those and two of those. Let's go ahead and put you in here. And while I'm up here, let me grab... Oh, let me switch... No, let me keep my armor. I was thinking about switching to a medium armor. But, nah, let's go ahead. Let me switch to my medium insulation one. That'll keep me at least warm in the cold and cool in the heat. Go ahead and give me this and all that you can. Okay. Now, let's put these in here from 17,692 to 20,000 and change. Let's throw all this in here. Alright, fuel in there. Oh. No, let's go up. I still am disappointed that it uses your jetpack while you're going up an elevator. Makes no sense whatsoever. You give me those because you're still making that. And then, I don't know, just leave all that stuff in there because we're not going to be here long and I'm going to be using you to transport it to the mobile command center anyway. So let's go ahead and throw the motor in here and then grab all of your blocks. You're done making blocks, huh? Well, I'm not that surprised. Let's see. Your constructor, have you finished? You have. Go ahead and give me those. I think I've got more than enough cement blocks. Go ahead and give me those. Oh, you guys can turn yourselves off now. Wait, not just minigun turret off. I want the whole thing off. Power off. And you go ahead and power off. That way you're not using your fuel, your important fuel. I'm wondering if I can pull the you see, you can't spawn the capital vessel in Rogery, but can you land the capital vessel on Rogery? That's I don't know. Okay. Oh, yes. So, what do we do here? Bam! Not enough. Bam! Definitely enough. Iron ingots. Go ahead. Let me see. We need... What do we need? Iron and cobalt. Just a very little tiny bit of cobalt. So, let us grab one of those. And that's the cobalt we need. Now all we need is iron. Your iron... Your iron. What else is iron? I mean, iron, of course, is iron, which is sort of ironic. Iron. Anyway, you are iron. All right, let's go ahead. Iron. We need a bit more iron. So you're making up iron there. You've got iron in you, but I don't need your iron because you've got enough iron there. Well, I think that once I get these made up, these 200, I ought to be good Although I could be wrong. See, do you have anything that I can iron? Your iron. Your iron. I don't need you. What about in here? Your iron. You've got some iron. Let's see. Oh, you don't have any iron. Well, you just get you get to survive. All right. Let's go ahead and take the 28 and see how that does. Okay. So we just got a little bit more to build up before we can go and go into space and make this platform, place the platform and everything. Cool. Drones are on their way to attack the base. Well, it'll take a little bit for them to get here. Hopefully, I will have that iron made up before they get here. But even if I don't, you know, I'm safe in my base. My base will blow things up, and then I should be able to transfer the stuff from my base, which, you know, all the ammo and everything, all this stuff, which my rocket is almost out of rocket ammo. Let's see, how many more shots? You got 4 more shots, and that's all you got. Well, hopefully that's all you're gonna need. What kind of ammo does that rocket turret use? It uses 155 homing missile, which is that? Yeah, 155 homing missile. Well, it requires promethium pellets and magnesium powder and a restroom gel. That stuff is expensive. Sheesh. I'm glad I don't really have any of those on the on the mobile one. On the mobile one, I've just got cannon turrets, which, you know, just use these, steel and nitrocellulose, and minigun turrets, which use these, steel and nitrocellulose. So basically, I'm shooting metal and wood. So, you know, cheapest ammo does the trick. But they have modified, which a major modification, which I forgot to mention, the put my helmet on. The weapons that for small vessels, hover vessels, capital vessels, and bases have all been rebalanced. Gatling guns and stuff have, like, you'll notice their range is a lot shorter, but they do a lot more damage. Rocket launchers, something similar. See, I don't know exactly what they did before because I didn't really pay attention. I just like, hey, rockets, let's blow shit up. So, that's interesting. I can get it. Let's go ahead and unlock that. I got a whole lot that I can unlock. Now that I'm level... What level am I? 17. Huh. Okay, well, let's see. Capital vessel wise, I mean, I'm building the capital vessel, but I'm going to need to be able to make up the ammo. I can go ahead and make up the ammo because it's the same ammo that's used for the base weapons. Small vessel, hover vessel. I mean, I don't really need to make up any of the stuff for this because, I mean, like, to learn a lot of this stuff because it's already on there on the blueprints. But they've also changed the amount of damage and stuff that bases do. So their goal is to make battles last a lot shorter, but feel a lot more dangerous. So, you know, up the damage, lower the range, make you go right up in there into the fights. Ah, there we go. Okay, you can stop doing that now. Make up that last one. There you go. Okay. So, now we can start production. Hey, look, it's finished. So we can fly into space and make the mobile command center. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and take anything up there just yet. Oh, I didn't mean to power you off. I meant to thruster you on. And we're off into space. Those drones ought to be getting here any minute. They come from that direction, I believe. I don't see them yet. But yeah, apparently at one point Rogery was a starter planet, but it's not anymore, because you've now just got, what is it, Sienna, Taladar, Akua, and Omicron. I believe Rogery was a starter at the same time that that Ningu's was. Alright, we're in orbit, but we're a little low in the orbit. I don't want to go up or anything. I think I like it right here. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Construction platform. I'm going to make sure I am leveled out, which makes that flat. Why am... Oh, I don't have my spacesuit on. I've got my other one on. Why do I not have my spacesuit on? There we go. Spacesuit. Okay, now I need to put that on, but in order to make sure that this is flat, I want to do it like that. Now, this is the construction platform for the whatchamacallit thing. Now, let's see, do I have any fuel on me? No. Alright, I need to grab some fuel. You should have some fuel in you. In your spare compartment. Good. Let's go ahead and bring you into here just to get you out from the outer space. Let's see, can I turn around in here? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now, let's put fuel in here. Fill up. It's not a lot, but we should also have some oxygen in you. We got a lot of oxygen. We got more than enough oxygen. Oxygenate. Oxygen on. Oxygenate. Gravity is on. Put the rest of the oxygen in here. Okay. So now we've got this location out here where we are going to put our mobile command center. Let's go on outside and place it. Now, in order to place it, I'm going to need to be like up here, I believe. So, mobile command center, spawn you in. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the mobile command center. Now, did I put all the fuel in that base? Yeah, I put all the fuel in this base. So I'm going to need to grab some fuel to fuel it up with. You don't have any more fuel, do you? Okay, well, we're not going to need a whole lot of fuel in here. We're definitely not going to need 18 hours of fuel. So let's manage that. Give me 2861, which will give me as close to that as it can. And let's go ahead, jump into here. Your fuel... Let's see, I don't want your flight systems on. I don't want Atmo on. So, fill you up. And we have power. All its thrusters are off because I turned it off. You'll notice it's almost exactly the same as the command center on the ground. You've got, you know, your constructor in the same place. It's all yellow instead of, what was that, brown or black. You got this here, even though you can't actually put any coins in there. And then you've got all these. Now, let me go ahead and color these the same color that I have those, like all that, and then I'll leave that yellow just so I'll, do that. But this has a lot more cargo space than the ground-based command center did. So now I want to see if we can take this out into the planet's atmosphere. I doubt we'll be able to, so we'll just have to come back and redock here, which will be perfectly fine. It's a lot easier to dock here than it is to come here. Let's see, thruster, actually, yeah, flights, that's everything off. Flight systems on. 6 hours of power. Turrets are off because I don't have anything in them. Alright, we are heading out. And I don't know why those back doors are both open. Let me do this. Stop the ship. Okay. You. Close. And you are closed. Okay. Good. That's weird. Anyway. I am going to end up coming back here to grab my Falcon. Just not at the moment. Now, let's see if we can get into orbit or not. It might say capital vessels are not allowed. Yep. See, it's not letting me go into orbit. You cannot enter the planet with a CV. Please turn around. Yep, it just jumps me back up into space. Okay. Okay. I got the point. So we're going to come up here and we're going to park in our construction platform, which also serves as a repair platform for the mobile command center. Back it up. Now, we should be easily able to just turn around like so. Okay. Make sure it's leveled out. Back it up into here. Just like so. And back it up. Let's try to make it centered. Okay. And that looks perfect. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually dock capital vessels to bases, but we're going to do that. And we're going to flight systems off. And we should be lined up perfectly. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to have to start shuttling things back and forth between the ground and here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take our hover vessels from down here because you can't build capital vessels to move them. So I'm thinking I might just disassemble them and throw them in my factory as a blueprint. That way I can just spawn them in whenever I need them at the next planet, or, and then I can put them on my capital vessel as needed. So we're just going to come on down here. It doesn't look like we've been attacked yet. Unless my base is completely destroyed. No, it's not. Level out. Okay. Subtle maneuvers on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start moving things from the base up to the capital vessel. But I'm going to do all that off screen so you guys don't have to watch go. And I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Let me put my insulation boost medium armor on. Perfect. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's see, what should I do first? I think I'm going to do all the construction stuff first. If you did, hit the like button for me. There. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, yeah, check back on. Y'all have a good day now.